Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Zenless Zone Zero. Hope everyone is doing wonderful today. For those of you watching after the stream, I do want to remind you that we stream these videos live at twitch.tv/unexpectedlyrandom. We are here Monday through Saturday. Make sure you follow us on Twitch to join the chaos and check out our streaming schedule for the current lineup. We also have a Facebook and Instagram. Those are the best places to stay up to date with any changes that may occur pertaining to the streaming schedule. And we have a TikTok and the social media platform formerly known as Twitter if you want to check us out over there. Otherwise, that is everything I have to intro for today. Let's get rolling today. This art style is kind of neat. We got the Bang Boo in the background too. So we are playing Zenless Zone Zero today because there has been the release of the Silver Soldier Anby character, I guess, as well as the details pertaining to that. I'm gonna get scooted over here a little bit better. So that's gonna be what we're focusing on today. We have one set of polls we can do for sure, and then from there I may have to collect some more currency because we are going to collect Anby. It's just a matter of how long it takes us. So a few things to do here for our daily stuff. Let's go ahead and head on into the video store. Rearrange my placement of stuff here on the desk. There we go. Matainata? Anby! Do that. Action. Thriller. Fantasy. Oh. Hinata? Sounds a little quiet in my head, but it doesn't look quiet in the levels, so we shall disregard. Need to talk to Wise. We'll do that in a minute. After we get the rest of our daily stuff operational. This is... I have no idea who that is. This is Bell and Wise. We're not to the point where we can play through that one. Silver Soldier Song. This one is what we're going to be playing. Focusing on today. As a heads up, based on some spoiler-esque stuff that I've witnessed, unfortunately, there is some dark content in this storyline with the Silver Soldier Anby character. So be advised, there's a reason why the game is rated teen. Some slightly borderline graphic stuff, if I recall correctly. I don't know if we'll get to that today or not, but just as a heads up, you've been warned, I suppose. The rest of this is the final callback. This is our target. Check-ins, that stuff, classic stuff and things. Coffee, scratch card. Sorry, Hal, I have to wake you up. Good. It didn't actually make me choose whether or not I had to wake you up. Nice! We got some polychrome. And we're gonna grab some noodles because it's fun to watch you make them.
You name it,
Let's go pumpkin soup, because that sounds incredibly weird. Aw, what a rip. We'll come back for noodles.
To your liking. Next time I'll have something that better suits your taste. How about a cup of joe? A little bitterness can make life.
Don't care.
Sometimes stopping to take a break can help you go further.
Snake duel for the weekly.
To relax after a busy day at work.
I will
You're at the right
crush the
place.
competition in snake duel.
Start.
Mine.
Good. Game over. Thanks for coming. Hope you had a great time.
Claim all of that. That's more polychrome. Fried chicken. Oh, that's I got it. I always forget to claim the one on the side. I don't know why. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Nope.
Just call me Ben, or Big Ben. I'll protect everyone.
So I've already done a couple of polls when this event first released, and did not get Anby yet, obviously. Oh, Weeping Gemini. That looks like a unique one. Maybe not. So yeah, we didn't get Anby. We got the other new character.
Sweet big pillar! Nothing stands in my way.
We got several of Ben as well. Oh, it's not a unique one. It's just a general purpose one. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. So, let's see. What do I want to do? Let's do this number. I'm going to Yeah, we'll just take this way then. Actually, this will be better. We're gonna go here for just a moment while I fix a couple of things. Yeah. Maybe it doesn't want me to. This is so dumb. Literally, whoever designed two-factor authentication is the worst person in the world ever. I hate it so much. Literally drives me insane. Like actively having a stroke over it, sort of thing. Aneurysm in process. All those wonderful things. Okay. This. Oh look, we're back. Hey! Are we gonna be lucky? Did we get our Envy on the second pull today? That would be nice. If it's not, I'm gonna be so frustrated. Because isn't it still 50-50?
Soldier 11 reporting for duty.
Please don't be an S rank. Please don't be an S rank. I don't think she's an S rank. I mean, I'm glad that we got her, but also, please don't be the S rank. I didn't see anything that indicated that she might be the S rank. This is almost traumatizing. So stressed. Are you kidding me? Send her back. Literally, how dare you? Send her back. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm gonna fight somebody. Okay, well, let's get any of these that I can. We've already got all of those. Have any I can do there. Literally so mad. Kaboom the cannon. Not enough cash out there.
Just call me Ben, or Big Ben. I'll protect everyone.
You're recruiting? Just so you know, I only work with the best.
Got her a couple times now too. Like I said.
Get bored.
Rip. Pirated Starlight Night. Well, so much for that.
I'm at your disposal.
Ready and waiting.
How can I help?
Looking for intel? Or hiring me for a job?
Okay, well, let's work on this. Because we'll get some polychrome rewards. I mean, there's 38 days left on it. Not sure how long the would you like to start the advanced screening? Beyond the trajectory of the Phaethon story, other performances are also set up, waiting for a curtain to rise. Once the advanced screening begins, the story of Phaethon will be paused, and the Proxy will step into anecdotes that have yet to reach their moment of revelation. May affect coherence with the plot. We ran into this some with the Astra Yao event. Let's do this first. Oh. So crit damage, I guess.
My loyalty lies with the winner.
Those are our levels are kind of low, so we're gonna take the trial teams, I guess. And then we still get Andy, and Trigger's a new one too. Away we go. While staying at the video store, Anvi takes a commission from a certain someone with help from the proxies for putting them in contact. That's too much reading.
Copy. Engaging head on. Is our prey giving you trouble? Leave it to me, Andy. Ether vision activate. Recalibrating.
Mind the blind.
Adjusting for wind.
I think I won. Now that you completed someone's commission, head back to Lumina Square and report in. Anby returns to Lumina Square to report to someone about the mission. Yanagi. You're back. Have you already completed the combat mission? It's done, as you requested. You are truly dependable, and you have my sincerest thanks. Had the Proxy not insisted, I would have been reluctant to trouble you with such a trivial matter. It's okay. Though we may have had a small conflict the last time we met, at least things turned out well. I remember our Asaba seemed to gave you some trouble. Seemed to give you some trouble back then? To be perfectly honest, the mission you just did was originally his. But he sent a last-minute leave request right before the mission. He's never done anything like that before. Oh, sorry, I was just talking to myself. In exchange for your assistance, I've brought the intelligence you requested. Please, tell me. For the record, allow me to clarify that this information does not fall under the scope of confidentiality agreement of ex-Defense Force Administrative Officer Tsukishiro Yanagi. It is intelligence from Tsukishiro Yanagi, an intelligence officer of HSO who inadvertently learned of it while investigating other matters. Regarding what happened back then, your guess was correct. The Silver Company archives were sealed, but there is indeed one record. Someone retrieving information from it. Sorry, Velcro on my pocket was bothering me. The officer who accessed the archives claimed it was simply an error. But his actions of consecutively infiltrating 4 officers' offices, stealing access keys, and using them to view an archive that would be absolutely impossible for someone of his rank to access cannot be explained away as an accident. Where is this person now? The answer to that is quite surprising. He only spent 18 months in the Defense Force prison before regaining his liberty. I felt curious and casually investigated his current status. He is no longer alive. Before his death, he was employed as security personnel at a top pharmaceutical corporation's subsidiary company. This is the kind of plot I hate the most. It's like a terrible movie. Even worse, this is reality. There are two things that are bugging me. May I? Yes. Go ahead. The first thing is, I've been wanting to point out that there's a bit of blood on your cheek. It would be better to wipe it off. I forgot my handkerchief. If it's convenient, let's go to the pharmacy and buy some wet wipes. And the other thing? Let's go to the pharmacy first. I can use the time to gather my thoughts. Have you heard of me? Don't worry, I don't know any details. I just heard some rumors. I'm an intel officer, after all. When we first met, I didn't even recognize you. You were so different from what the rumors said. Perhaps I should get some new glasses. Okay. Zoom. Right here. Please turn your face this way a little bit more. You're not done yet? My cheek feels ticklish. Okay, it's gone. Thank you. What's the second thing? The thing you were talking about that was bugging you? Your cheeks are extremely warm and incredibly soft. Finer than peach fuzz, with a delicate rose hue from healthy capillaries. An elastic feel, full of collagen. Even my skin wasn't this perfect when I was 17 years old. You're confusing me. What are you trying to say? This is my first time meeting a Silver Company soldier. From any angle I look at you, you seem indistinguishable from any other soldier. I must apologize. Collecting intelligence by all means is the duty of an intelligence officer. And any and every piece of intelligence could be crucial. It could be directly or indirectly. It could indirectly or directly save the lives of my companions in the future. So when the opportunity to collect intelligence is right before my eyes, please forgive me. I spent the whole way here mentally preparing myself, but in the end, I simply let such a good opportunity slip away. You should think about your own life more. I'm really, truly sorry. We'll call it even this time. I understand that just by meeting me here, you have already taken a risk. Moreover, you have brought me the intelligence I needed, which confirmed what I long suspected. Thank you for your forgiveness. If we have the chance to work together again, I will restrain the behavior of my squad members, including my own. I know you will. Ambi got the information she wanted from Tsukishiro Yanagi. However, she still needs to gather more intel. Next. I mean, if I've got a level 55 Bamboo to use, I might as well use it. To obtain the intel she needs, she agrees to help that someone. She goes to collect observation data from a certain hollow. Hey, it's big bad grumpy guy. Nope.
Save your strength, Envy. Adjusting for wind. All right, I'll take over.
Down strategy.
Got you covered. Here goes.
What you deserve.
I'll copy. Pin them down. Recalibrating. My bullets are one with the wind.
You're out.
Let's play a little.
Don't hesitate.
Return to deliver the hollow data to someone. Ambi returns to 6th Street to deliver the hollow data to someone. Thanks, Ambi, of the cunning hairs. That hollow has been a bit unstable recently, but thanks to the environmental data you brought back this time, I can now test my children without worry. Was she part of the cunning hairs at this point? I questioned that. No problem. The Proxy said if I helped you out, I'd get burgers tonight. Burgers! By the way, this new outfit of yours is pretty cute. And it seems kind of familiar. Huh? Have you seen it before? Someone wearing a military uniform similar to mine? Perhaps someone who might even look quite similar to me? Oh, now that you ask, I'm not quite sure. I'm just the worst at remembering people's clothing, never mind their faces. However, I think I saw them at the Turbo remodeling shop. Enzo might remember more clearly than me. Is that so? Could you come with me to ask Enzo about it? Go to Turbo together? Sure. Oh no, we've gone Turbo. Sorry, I'm not that great with faces. Sometimes I think my kids are much smarter than I am. But I won't have them do the forbidden fruit test. So you can remain their master forever? No, I'm just their mother. Okay. A customer wearing the same uniform as Anby. I remember now. That kid was wearing a hat and sunglasses, so I couldn't see her face too clearly. She wanted to buy equipment in bulk, preferably from the military or some organization's discarded inventory. Sounded like she wanted to equip a group of mercenaries or something like that. Did you make the sale? Anby, now you're messing with me too? Turbo is an honest and law-abiding little shop that only provides repairs for automobiles, bamboo, and other home appliances. Nothing more. Even if we take the most extreme hypothetical, and it's just hypothetical, that such a pipeline did exist, I would only arrange it for regular customers, not some untrustworthy stranger hiding their identity. Come on, where's the discount for loyal customers? I don't even give a discount to Belle. You can even ask her. Though, I remember that weird kid was mumbling something. What was it again? Echoes of silver? Or something like that. Do you really not remember where she might have gone? Are there really no other clues? Let me think. Grace, wasn't another customer here too? I remember now. It was like this, Ambi. There was another regular customer here that day, a female high school student. Her phone screen was cracked, and I helped her replace it, and applied a screen protector for good measure. I remember very clearly. She left at almost the same time as the kid, which might mean she might have seen where she went. Might be able to get more information from her. It's gonna be Claire, isn't it? Following the lead from Uncle Enzo, Ambi tracks down someone who knew about what happened that day. Just as she expected, it was a familiar face. No, it's Ellen! That makes more sense. Let me see if I can get the voice right. They both have kind of similar monotonous tones to their voices. But Ellen's got a little bit more nasally sound to her voice. You're Ambi from the Cunning Hares, right? Hares. That's me. Enzo said you saw a woman wearing a uniform similar to mine. I'd never forget such a cute outfit. I'd never forget such a cute outfit. I want to know anything and everything about her. Anything at all. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to disappoint you. All I remember is the outfit. That day, I had just left Turbo, and my friend sent me some texts. I looked down to reply, and she was already gone by the time I looked up again. Still, she kept talking about this Silver's revival thing while she was in the shop. I saw a few discussions about it on Internet. On Internet? If you're interested, you can go check out Internet. Thank you, Ellen. Then, as agreed, allow me to do you a favor. Are you really going to help? It's not like I gave you some kind of incredible intel. Letting you go fight for me after this feels a little bit... You've already helped me a lot. I'm more than happy to... I'm gonna imagine, or I'm gonna speculate that this is the lack of burgers growling rather than like grrr growling. Is that your stomach? Yes, I'm hungry. Ha. Well then, let me treat you to something. What would you like? Burgers. Thank you. Wow, you jumped in fast. Rena definitely would never make burgers. Because it ain't elegant enough or something. Burgers are perfect. Very elegant. You guys can fight over it. But I'll be on Rena's side, sorry. Burgers. Is just one hamburger enough? Yes, it's enough for me. Thanks, Ellen. Tell me about the upcoming commission. It's a bit tricky, but, well, Belle said it definitely won't be a problem for you. You probably won't encounter anyone asking questions, but if you do, just say you're a maid from Victoria Housekeeping. Got it? Got it. I am a maid. If they keep pushing and ask why you're not dressed up as a maid, just say that the outfit you're wearing right now is the latest maid uniform. It's just not that widely known because it's the newest trend among high school girls. That's all. Got it. Wait for my good news. This maid is ready to clean some clocks. To repay Ellen for her intel, Anvi needs to help her complete a combat commission. I'm gonna go beat up a clock. I think. Somehow I don't think that was meant literally. Yeah. Yeah. White thunder. No. I think I like the crit damage more. Deploy. I'm super bummed that we didn't get Anvi on our polls.
Mind if I save your strength? Take the shot. Recalibrating. I'll pierce right through. Show no mercy. Time to pin them down. You're in my suppressing fire. Quick shot. This play is mine. No escape. You won't back down. This bullet will reach its mark. The target's weary.
Who's the boss now?
No escape.
Weakling! You're nothing but prey!
Take the shot. Adjusting for wind.
Nice. Teach miss. I was confused because it was backwards. Random pog. It looks like it's like The intel Anby obtained led her to that mysterious post on the internet. She must trace this to the source and stop Silver's revival. There is nothing else in here. Flame on. Echoes of silver. How long do we have left? 17 days. Nope. How did you do it? Will I ever know? I speculate. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's probably a channel points associated thing. But the thinking sea pancakes are kind of adorable there too. He's got the hand on his face. That's fun. Just gonna see where we're at as far as these. Okay. And your secret is discovered. Okay, back to the quests. Only the essential content of Echoes of Silver can be experienced. Well, we can't complete Chapter 5, I don't think, because we're like 18 years behind that. Let me check the HDD and find out. Yeah, we are currently on Chapter 3 at best. So we're gonna bypass it. So we can go here. Advanced screening. Echoes of Silver. Trigger an MB team up to investigate the whereabouts of Soldier 11. Should probably press next instead of clicking off from it. Immersive storytelling time.
I just came back from Waterfall Soup.
Is General Chop doing okay?
What happened? Did something come up with General Chop?
No, nothing really. It might not even be a big deal. General Chop just mentioned that Soldier 11 hasn't come to eat noodles at the shop for quite some time. We haven't heard from her in a while either.
Maybe she's on a mission.
Maybe she's out on a mission?
On a mission? But even then, she'd still try to reply to messages from you. That's what she did before. This is starting to worry me now. If only her squad mates were with her.
A few days ago, Trigger visited Scott Outpost. If I'm not mistaken, you're back to inquire about Soldier 11 again. When was the last time you got some shut-eye? They're closed right now. Don't worry, I'm fine. And I can't rest until I've confirmed her whereabouts. Recently, she keeps getting redeployed, and I haven't been able to contact her, which is very unusual. We are colleagues after all, so I thought perhaps you might have some information. You're in luck. However, I want you to promise me something. Don't push yourself too hard, and go get a good night's sleep, for her sake, if nothing else. Thanks. I'll do it for you too, Ray. I know you say that to everyone, but fine. Here goes. Someone who looks a lot like Soldier 11 was spotted in Hollow Zero. According to the eyewitness account, she was with some armed individuals who were not Defense Force personnel. I'll send you the precise coordinates. Are you heading out now, Trigger? Enter combat!
I shall follow your orders.
Level 40? We have some level 40s.
Ready for combat.
Ambi!
Standing by.
Oh, I only get 2 agents? I mean, it's gotta be Andy. It just has to be. Oh, stop it.
I'm at your disposal.
Ready for combat.
Since we don't have Silver Soldier Andy yet. And far too much to read, so we're gonna wing it.
We've arrived at the coordinates Ray provided. She's so kind. Adjusting for wind.
Don't mind me while I just disintegrate the entire stack of ethereals here. Cool. I want to fall down the hole. Oh, I can't fall in the hole. Immersion destroyed.
Suspicious ether fluctuations over there. Recalibrating.
Standing by.
Get destroyed.
Adjusting for wind. You're cornered. The target's exposed. Ether vision activating. Copy. Yeah.
Denied.
Pity I can't see how pathetic you are.
The box. Did she call the box pathetic? Triggers, subdues, and captures an enemy. Don't hit me. You're from the Defense Force, a soldier of the people. You can't just go dishing out vigilante justice, can you? I don't need to get my hands dirty. I just need to leave you in a place where no one can find you and remove your protective gear. It'll be the corruption here that takes your life. Fine, I'll tell you everything. You're looking for that woman, right? The one wearing a military uniform like yours? With that intriguing face? The others already restrained her and took her that way. Is that so? Thank you for your cooperation. Trigger slams the butt of her gun hard against the enemy's mask. Ouch. The fake soldier's wailing doesn't save him from being forcefully put to sleep. Sending him into peaceful oblivion was an act of mercy. He doesn't look very sleepy.
That's Soldier 11?
Take out that sniper.
Waiting.
That sniper's gonna take you out. Just stack him up and clean him out.
They're exposed.
Oh.
Eliminating target.
Ether vision activate.
Humanoid people get knockback a lot easier than other things.
Sniper's Creed. One shot.
You're welcome.
Press the advantage.
So much chaos. Amidst all the etheric turbulence, Trigger catches sight of Soldier 11. However, something feels different. Soldier 11 is not acting like her usual self.
Soldier 11! No, damn it. You should have been no match for her. What did you do?
Ah, the blind sniper. So you actually can see.
Who didn't get a notification? Oh, a go live notification? Yeah, I don't know. Twitch is sometimes finicky. Sometimes.
Release her, or else you'll have my bullets to answer to.
Your friend is beyond help, Sniper. There's no stopping Silver's revival.
Just as Trigger fires a shot, the enemy vanishes into a fissure with Soldier 11 in his arms. More enemies begin closing in, and by the time Trigger finishes dealing with them, the fissure has already closed.
Damn you. Silver's revival. What did he mean by that?
Fascinating. Dancing goats. It's me. Sorry. Could you help me relay a message to the captain when you have time? Soldier 11 and I will both be using up all of our leave starting today. As far as the goats, Kurhu, the channel points, yeah, you can use the channel points, and if you scroll down or swipe down, depending on what platform you're on, in the same area where you add another pancake to your stack and all that, you can go down to the bottom and use points to modify a single emote. And then if you use that, it lets you change it. And yeah. It doesn't change it on as far as the source. It just changes it so you can make it display fun stuff and words and the things that I'm having difficulty describing. Are you going on vacation together? Without me? I'm already racking my brain trying to figure out what I did to upset you. You know it's not like that. I know. Soldier 11. Haven't you found her yet? Yeah. Please don't tell the captain about this just yet. She's already got enough on her plate. Are you sure you don't need my help? I appreciate the offer, but it won't be necessary. I don't want to kick the hornet's nest. After all, Soldier 11's frequent redeployments are also on orders from the higher-ups. Then am I the kick or the hornet's nest? I want to be the hornet's nest. That way you'll think of me whenever you talk about hornets. Why would I ever talk about hornets? Never mind. There's something else, too. What? There's more? But wait, there's more! I want to know, what does Silver's revival mean? It sounds like a new Astra Yao album. Or perhaps an Astra Yalbum. You're so sleep deprived that you've lost your sense of humor. Silver's revival or whatever. Want me to ask about it on internet? You're the best. Call me as soon as you have something. I always miss hearing your sweet voice. Ah, stop it, you. Save your sweet talk for someone who actually needs it. Now, Soldier Trigger, I order you to go and get some rest. A few days later, Trigger receives a call from her companion. According to her reply, she has already reached out to the informant through internet. Contact information. A young woman on 6th Street holding a fried chicken burger. That sounds like Anby. A young woman holding a fried chicken burger. I hope I can recognize the smell of a fried chicken burger. Hey, there is no General Chop at the General Chop Shop. It's Anby!
Hello.
Is it you? The one who contacted me on internet?
Yep.
Girl without burger!
Huh?
Oh, the burger. Sorry, I was starving, so I already finished it.
Yes. That's why Amby's the best.
Thanks for coming to meet me. Long story short, we need to stop Silver from coming back. By the way, what was your name again?
I hadn't introduced myself. I'm still unsure if I can trust you.
Oh.
Ouch. It's because she doesn't have the burger, isn't it? That's why you're mistrusting her.
Don't take it personally. I'm always cautious with people I've just met, especially someone from internet who claims to have intel without any solid proof. But I have to admit, you do seem kind of familiar.
Notice the lights on her face mask continue to change.
Even though I can't see your face, you somehow remind me of a friend. A friend who's in danger.
They've taken her, haven't they?
Wait, how much do you actually know?
I'm just as clueless as you about what's happening. But you might have heard of me. I'm Anby, the former captain of Silver Company.
So, you're...
Yeah, that's me. I'm the one who died in Soldier 11's place. So you should get why I feel responsible for her.
Would you understand if I say I'm still not completely convinced?
No worries. I've dealt with even more skeptical people before. Trust isn't gained on words alone. So how about we meet inside the hollow?
Inside the hollow?
I'm not the best with words. Showing you through my actions might be more convincing. You just need to see me in battle.
Yay. So you're that Anby. Sorry, I can't trust you yet. Then it looks like I must earn your trust. Let's meet in the hollow. Once you've seen my combat skills, you'll understand what I mean. Alright, it's a deal. Let's each head back and prepare. And suddenly, I'm Anby now! Talk to the proxies. Video killed the radio store. Wow, this place is deserted. Anby, you still haven't gone back to the Cunning Hares? Have I imposed too much? Sorry. I'll help out around the shop. Actually, please don't. Every time you sort videotapes, 18 has to go through and relabel them. Are you and Nicole having a fight? No, I would never fight with Nicole. It's just, I got caught up in a sticky situation, and I don't want to drag the cunning hares into it. Oh, I see how it is. So dragging us into it is okay, just not them. It would have been a perfect time for her to just a one-line response. Yep. That's not what I meant. I'll help out around the store, and I'll bring you burgers too. Anby. What? You can stay here as long as you want. If you need help, we'll always be there for you. I understand. Thank you. I'd like to rest it for a bit now. I have an appointment later that I need to keep. Get some rest. If Nicole comes knocking, I can stall her for a bit, but I can't keep it from her forever, you know. Yay! Someone is trying to revive Silver Company, and Anby decides to put a stop to it.
You are about to enter immersive storytelling. You cannot complete missions of other types while in this mode. Continue.
A short while later. Anby, are you going out? Yeah. Is there anything you'd like me to bring back? Juice, burgers, milk, burgers, or anything? You know, like burgers? I might pass by a store on the way back from the Hollow and get burgers. Off to the Hollows again. Just like that? I made an agreement with someone. Rest assured, I've already prepared the carrot. I won't need to bother you this time, Proxy. We don't need milk or burger. We don't need milk or burgers. We just want you to return safe and sound. Don't worry, I will. In that case, I'll bring burgers. Ooh, no tutorial on this one. Ooh, guess what? Kalamo! Oh, I woke up something. Didn't actually think something was going to attack me there. That's usually just barista. I'm going this way. I found a mini cargo truck. Yes. This is why we explore. Hello there. You're very punctual. Back then, I used to make soldiers who were late do push-ups. Soldier 11 is the same. As long as I've known her, she's never missed an appointment. Nor has she even been out of contact. We'll find her, Trigger. Can I call you Trigger? Please do. I don't have any nicer sounding names. This time, leave the fighting to me. All you need to do is carefully observe my movements. Don't worry, I'll cover you when I deem it necessary.
Let me take a good look at your movements.
In the words of Captain Falcon, show me your moves.
Ether vision activate.
Unfortunately, the enemy is too weak. I won't be able to show you my full combat abilities. Copy that.
You don't strike me as the type of person who'd say something like that.
I don't want to move forward and risk losing some of this dialogue. Okay. Hey, a cargo truck.
Recalibrating.
The knockback is phenomenal. Keeping the smaller enemies at bay.
I see now. There's no mistaking it. You really are that Anby. A person's fighting style is a raw response in life and death situations. It can't be easily faked like a resume or some other physical token.
How long have I been playing the game? I honestly, I have no idea. It feels like quite a while. If you mean in general, if you just mean today, approximately 1 hour and 17 minutes. but that was kind of apparent by the stream uptime. It's been quite a while. It's been on and off to a degree, but mostly events and that sort of thing.
You and Soldier 11, the way you fight and use ether, it's nearly identical. Incredible.
We're sisters. Assuming that sisters means replicas from the same blueprint, that is.
So the rumors circulating in the military about Silver Company, they're really true?
How much have you heard?
Only that Silver Company no longer exists. But biologically creating soldiers in mass quantities, how could that even be possible?
So some people have said, well, actually, I'll hold that thought for a moment, because that might be spoilerish.
From what I know, besides intelligent constructs, everyone is born biologically. Delivered by storks, so they say.
Yes! Anby, yes!
So, making one isn't much different from making 100.
Was that supposed to be a joke?
Yeah, my jokes never really hit the mark. Sorry about that.
Anby, we've got the same sense of humor because that was perfect.
No, I'm the one who should be saying sorry. I was just astonished. I never thought the military had this level of technology. If they could mass produce soldiers, then why would they still...
I understand. If they could use replicas as cannon fodder, then why still risk human lives? That's what you're thinking, right?
I was trying to say it in a more diplomatic way.
It's okay. I won't take offense. Not over this. They'd probably say the reason is because replicas are simply too expensive. While a Silver Company soldier could change the game, it costs nearly as much as training a top-tier general and paying their fees and pension for their family. The real cost isn't in creating the mind or body, but in replicating the subject's unique physical abilities, mental aptitude, and reflexes. And what's even more costly is that, for reasons that were not fully understood when the research was halted, these unique qualities couldn't be fully replicated in mass production. As for the inferior ones, they were deemed as disposable.
Anby, that's not what I meant.
Yeah, I'm sure you didn't. But there's always someone who does mean that. There's always someone with an agenda, trying to use us. Maybe that's why Silver Company fell. I won't forgive those people. Any of them. However, the downfall itself isn't entirely a bad thing. With Silver Company gone, their evil technology was lost with it. Or so I thought. Until now.
Silver's revival. So you're saying someone has resurrected that technology? Soldier 11's abduction seems linked to this. I have to admit, your theory has some merit. But as far as I know, all the data from that time was erased. Could it be the Defense Force? Hold on. Something doesn't add up.
What are you thinking about?
If they truly wanted to secretly revive this technology, they wouldn't need to take Soldier 11 at all. I know my squad mate. All it would take is an order from up top, and she'd put herself on the operating table without a peep.
Really? So, that's how she is now.
She's the model example of a loyal soldier. Isn't that how you remember Soldier 11?
No, I never knew a Soldier 11 in the past. Only...
How could this be happening? There shouldn't be so many Ethereals here.
I recognize this formation. We once used it to battle Ethereals.
What?
It's another legacy of Silver Company. Back then, we had a brilliant sister who excelled in strategy over combat. Let's handle this. The person we're after must be behind it. TWCA Type 3.
Is that the name of that formation? Show no mercy.
This void will reach its mark.
Fire support ready.
Neutralize.
Time to pin them down.
This feels familiar. I don't like it.
Not one for nostalgia? I'm starting to understand you more now. You're in my sight. Time to pin them down.
Evasive maneuver.
Copy.
At your command.
Anby, what is that?
Who is that? Might be
The
third
old Silver
question.
Squad uniform.
Oh.
I see. Let's give chase.
Oh. Just looking at the wrong interaction button. Inside a lab, tucked away in a building somewhere.
As expected of Captain, her skills, they're still as sharp as ever. Truly remarkable. I feel honored just being her defect. Silver Squad can't be without its captain. Ouch. Give me some meds, eh? You're the worst of any defect! I know you can't talk, but is there something wrong with your nerves, too? Be gentle! Seriously, I have fewer and fewer parts of my original body, and yet I feel more and more pain. I'm curious why that is.
The doubled voice is a little trippy with her. So I want to point something out. I'm not gonna necessarily elaborate on what I'm seeing, but I just want to point something out on appearances here. There's a distinct line here on her face. Keep that in mind, because that'll come into play later on a thought that I had.
But you wouldn't understand such a complex question, would you?
We got a name.
Because you're an idiot.
Twiggy. This one's known as Twiggy. And this one's still known as Girl A.
Enough. Stop making that miserable noise. Now, about our subject. She's still alive, right? There you are. So, they call you Soldier 11 now, right? What a hideous name. But looking at you now, you do have a pretty face. Pretty and pitiful. This face is the only thing we have left in common. Aside from that, I'm nothing like you. I've lost all my limbs. I'm no longer a complete member of Silver Squad. And I need a complete body for the experiment. Which is why I need you.
So, as a reminder, this storyline does have some dark and slightly graphic moments in it, based on the mild spoilers that I've seen already. It's at a point where it might get into some of that before long, so just be aware that that's coming up. So yeah.
What? You're asking me what happened? But you should know what happened that day. It was the day you weren't there. Captain Anby traded herself for you. Even with her incredible strength, she could only save one of us. But why did it have to be you? Why not me? Why not Twiggy? Tell me why!
Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. I never want to hear you say I want it that way. Yes. Yes, that's perfect.
They were all dead. Heaps and heaps of corpses crushing me. When they found me, my limbs were severely corrupted. I couldn't move. I couldn't fight back. I used to be a soldier, ready to defend this city. But that day, I was... Hey, what do you think you're doing? You startled me.
Yes. The girl who doesn't speak startled you.
All right.
Whose fault is that?
You're just here to remind me, right? They're here to pick up today's shipment. I'll go handle it. After that, I'll come back and tell you the rest of today's story.
Meanwhile, outside the lab, Anby and Trigger press their ears against the frosty steel door, listening closely for any sounds inside.
It seems Soldier 11 is being held captive here. So what's the plan?
The plan?
Shh. Let's discuss it over there.
Anby, what's the current plan?
It's very simple. I don't even need a map to explain it. Infiltrate the place and rescue Soldier 11.
Go on, I'm listening.
That's it.
That's the whole plan?
Yep. Please provide support from outside. This is something I have to settle alone. If anyone can do it, it's me.
Is this how the Silver Squad always operates?
I'm the captain, so that's how it's always been done. However, back then there was usually a backup plan. Twiggy was always in charge of the backup plans.
Twiggy, if I'm not mistaken, she's the enemy we're facing now, right?
I don't know why she's become like this.
Her backup plans. What's her style?
First, feign weakness, before turning the tables with unorthodox tactics. For her, no cost is too great to regain the upper hand.
That does sound like a proper backup plan. After all, it's a plan that would only be utilized when every other option has been exhausted.
I'll keep in contact with you through the headset. Don't try to be a hero, Anby. If anything happens to you, you won't be able to save Soldier 11 on your own, right? I understand. I'll be careful. I was going to try to be supportive, but since you don't need it, never mind then. Anby sneaks into the lab through an unguarded air duct. The metal ducts are freezing cold, stinging her skin.
This place is cold.
I sense the frigid air from outside. It carries a strange scent, too.
Yes! Yes!
Someone's entering. Are you hidden?
Don't worry. It's dark here, and the machines are pretty noisy. They won't detect me.
Soldier 11, wakey wakey. That's odd. I know I've taken quite a few samples from you and injected some meds, but you'll tough it out, won't you? Won't you? Do you enjoy being pampered? Because you're the youngest sister? Oh, that won't do. Get up and play with me.
So we've learned now that Soldier 11 was most likely the last of the created soldiers for Silver Squad.
Good. That's my girl. Now, let's continue our story. Where was I? Ah, yes. About how some kind scavengers found me without limbs. Such kind-hearted folks. They sold me. And unfortunately, my ignorant new owner couldn't see any use for a limbless worm like me. So I was sold off again. I was treated like merchandise on the black market. Sold alongside gangster stuff and modded bamboo. That's when I realized we Silver Company soldiers weren't any different from bamboo. Just made of flesh and blood. The only real distinction is we feel more pain.
Okay, now that she's said that, I want to come back to an observation / speculation that was made, and that I heard and that I kind of saw sort of tie a couple of things together that I've mentioned. So people were speculating that Anby is similar or is of the same origin as Qingyi, who is essentially an android, a mechanical being, so to speak, because of the whole lab created soldier thing, and that's why they could make additional copies of her, because they just essentially build a new body and have a new model in a sense. And then also the comments about the line across girl A's face, which looks very similar to some of the markings on Qingyi. But it's been pretty clear that both between this dialogue here and some stuff we had a little bit ago, that they are biological creations. So it's not they're not androids or robots in a sense. They're actual creatures, whether it be, it's weird to say man-made humans because that's what humans are anyway, just in a different process. Lab created humans. It's like real diamonds versus cubic zirconia. So she's still, and they are still organic beings, and that's kind of an important thing. They're just, because of the whole arms being swapped, which is weird because her hands still appear to be organic, but they're kind of more android, sort of like cyborg. That's the word, not android. Esque. cyborg-esque. So that's kind of fascinating. And of course, I'm sure we'll get more explanation later, but kind of neat.
And that's when I met her. She bought me as a trophy girl, cut me open and operated on me, checking my internal organs by hand. Anesthesia doesn't work on us. You know that, right? So it hurt. It hurt like hell.
I want an explanation as to why anesthesia is ineffective on lab-created people. Also, is that Tomura Shigaraki?
Then, out of the blue, she smiled at me. Looking back now, I think she must have noticed something unusual about my body. She told me that she was once a military doctor, but was discharged, and now worked as a rogue doctor. She was familiar with everything about Silver Company, and was willing to help me. So, I underwent surgery and received mechanical prosthetics. Nothing too fancy. I don't think I'll ever use them for combat, but they serve their purpose, helping me stand and do calculations. My true value lies in my memory. You see, my brain is the only thing that has remained intact. Thus, I remember everything. I remember our home, and the time spent with our sisters. I remember that as long as we fought alongside our captain, we were considered the most powerful fighting force. I remember assisting in their research and using my own 2 hands to welcome new sisters into this world. That rogue doctor used her connections to get me some incomplete research data. Using my fragmented memories combined with that data, I was able to piece things together. And now, I've nearly revived the technology of Silver Company. Fortunately, I've remembered. I've survived and can recall our past. And now, reforming Silver Squad is my mission. Because this is my home. Our home. So, do you like my plan, Captain Anby?
Busted.
When did you notice me?
My little puppy spotted you a while ago, and I instructed her to raise the alarm. You know, Captain, I'm actually glad you're here. I've been thinking that we need to talk.
Give her back, and then we'll talk.
If you want her, come get her yourself.
They also have braids on both sides, and Ambi's only got the one side. Perhaps a intentional... There's a word for it. It's not, it's not detour. I think it starts with a D. But intentional act to separate her from her past, maybe. Ambi rushes out of the lab and reunites with Trigger.
Trigger!
Say no more. I've got it. Ether vision activate.
You want to play with guns? I can play with guns. Oh.
Standing by.
Recalibrating. My bullets are one with the wind. The target's weary.
Eliminating target. Be gone!
That's the Captain Ambi I know. Cleaning your knives with the filthy blood of this scum suits you. Don't give me that, idiot! Now you're worried about whose side I'm on? Our side, of course! I created you, so you never saw Captain Ambi in her prime. After everything I've been through, I thought I would have forgotten. But I still remember.
So now that we know that Girl A was created by Twiggy, there is actually a possibility that Girl A is more android than biological.
So, have you ditched the uniform, Captain?
Twiggy.
I'd keep it as pajamas if I were you. It's nice to reminisce about the days of glory and agony, isn't it?
I never knew you were still alive, Twiggy.
Yeah, I was always the worst at fighting, but I survived. It's only natural for you not to expect that, Captain.
You're not as terrible a fighter as you think. Your sharp mind makes up for it.
Yes, you said something similar before. I'll never forget that. You persuaded them to keep me, and you encouraged me to acknowledge my true value. You're right. I am valuable. I understand that all too well now. Trash may perish easily, but not me. I'm valuable. Precious even. There's always someone who sees value in me, just like you did before. Sometimes I wonder, if I were just an ordinary citizen in New Eridu and not part of Silver Squad, maybe I could have become a researcher at the White Star Institute, studying deep topics like 3 forms of etheric manifestation in specific hollows. Sure, I might be sharp, but there are different kinds of smart. Growing up in Silver Squad, I had no street smarts. Competing for profit, seeing through lies, and striving for a better life with limited resources. These I had to learn the hard way, year after year.
You've been through a lot. Is that why you're doing this now?
I don't need a reason. At least not one to convince you. The only person I've needed to convince is my backer.
You know better than anyone. Silver Company was an evil undertaking. That technology should never resurface.
Evil? Are you suggesting that you, I, and our sisters were all evil?
We are evil incarnate.
So, we should all just be destroyed?
No, but we should not continue in our evil.
Well said.
Oh, I see. That's very enlightening, Captain. We should be eating burgers, watching movies, working a job, and going on dates. Instead of being maimed, sold, tortured, and struggling to survive.
Burgers.
You know I care for you, Captain Ambi. Whatever you do, I won't hold it against you. But that doesn't mean you can stand here and say these things so lightly to my face.
You know where I am, don't you? You know where I live, what burgers I like. what movies I watch, and who I spend time with. Since you know, you're welcome to visit me anytime, Twiggy. I'm your captain. I'll personally deliver the punishment you deserve, and then seek redemption with you together.
Captain.
We can still make things right before you make a greater mistake. Fortunately, I found you before things got any worse. I have so much to tell you, but maybe another time. For now, we should...
Conversation is interrupted. Anby is stunned to see a body tossed in front of her. It's Soldier 11. She's pale, but there are still signs of life in her, and she's breathing faintly.
All right, I'm returning your favorite girl. Now we're even, Anby.
Twiggy?
I said we're even. From now on, you can stop acting like a captain and save this foolish talk.
Twiggy kicks the limp Soldier 11 on the ground. Anby quickly lifts her up and hands her to Trigger.
Soldier 11! Wake up, Soldier 11! Anby, she doesn't look good. We need to get out of this hollow ASAP.
I see how it is. Twiggy, I'll be back. I won't just abandon you.
You sicken me. Like I said, just save the foolish talk. I can't stand to hear that kind of mush from someone who looks exactly like me.
It's not mush. And I hope you'll get used to it. Let's go, Trigger.
Twiggy stands and watches as Anby leaves.
Hey, go contact you-know-who.
Voldemort?
Ugh, cut the crap! You think I don't realize I shouldn't cut the middleman and contact the client directly? But look at the mess we're in! The junk she's brought won't fix this. Our best shot is exploiting Anby's inner weakness. She's let go of her most lethal weapon, her daring and ruthless fighting style. Now she's like a hired gun with a family to feed, focused on surviving to get the paycheck. I can handle her if we exploit that. But I need to keep everything in check, or else all my efforts so far will have been...
You've been diligent, little Twiggy.
Stop calling me that!
As you know, your research is crucial. You're just like me. We're here to foster hope. Our work is the only cause worth fighting for in this world. Of course, I understand. Sometimes, when hope is scarce, certain issues can only be resolved with sheer violence. The stuff I mentioned last time is ready. Send some of your people to retrieve it. It's not exactly new Eridu tech, so use it carefully.
Trying to figure out if that voice is familiar at all. Anby, are you okay? It's fine. I understand if you don't feel like talking right now. How is Soldier 11's condition? The answer will only make you feel worse. She still hasn't regained consciousness. As you requested, I left her at the Random Play video store. The kind siblings working there are taking care of her as we speak. It's been so long, but the shop has barely changed. Ah, now is not the time to be talking about that. You must be anxious to see her. Come with me. Anby follows Trigger to the video store. Anby, you're back. Looks like whatever you got mixed up in this time was pretty serious. Anything you want to know? Soldier 11, how is her condition?
Stable. That's all I can say. Her body temperature, heart rate, and pulse are all remaining stable. Honestly, given her current state, that's actually quite abnormal. Moreover, she hasn't regained consciousness. Would you like to see her? Anby approaches Soldier 11 and softly calls out a name. Looks like it didn't work. Anby lowers her hand sadly and prepares to leave.
What is this place?
Yay.
And who am I?
You're awake, Harin.
Harin.
Great, you're awake. I've been worried about you, Soldier 11.
Soldier 11? Is that my name? It sounds odd and could easily get confused with another number like Soldier 161051. Only a fool would call herself that.
I can see you're doing much better now, but I won't let you talk about yourself like that.
Her memories seem jumbled. The injuries might be more serious than they appear. When a Silver Company replica is severely wounded, their memories are often the first thing to fail. Even me, all those years ago, there was a time when I couldn't remember anything.
Is that so? Then what about your combat skills? Were they affected?
Would the Defense Force abandon her if she couldn't fight anymore? Well, I know we wouldn't do that.
Yay.
Proxy.
Yeah, having one more mouth to feed won't hurt. It's nothing compared to our monthly electricity bill.
Plus, our little black cat needs another playmate. He's already getting bored of us.
You know how short-handed we are, right, Charon? Whoops, I mean Trigger.
Charon?
Charon?
Exact same response right there.
There you go, trying to be funny again. Guess that's your unique charm, Manager. Jokes aside, I can't vouch for the Defense Force, but I can promise that Obel Squad won't abandon her.
Notice her mask lights are pink, almost like she's blushing.
I see. Well, we know how resilient she is, so we're confident she'll bounce back.
It seems you and Soldier 11 go way back, Anby. Could you share more about her? And maybe how we can help her recover faster? We're here to help. Are you sure it won't be too much trouble for you?
Don't worry. Nicole's caused a lot more trouble for us. Besides, Soldier 11 is our friend too.
I see. In that case, what she needs now is nothing too out of the ordinary. Warmth, comfort, safety, and relaxation. Also, some familiar faces, as well as her favorite foods.
Burgers?
Ah, right.
Yeah.
I should get her some burgers for an energy boost. I'll be right back.
Burgers!
Not so fast, Anby. Burgers aren't exactly Soldier 11's favorite. Oh, they're not? What does she like then?
It seems Trigger already left to get it.
You'll probably find her near Waterfall Soup. By the way, General Chop is concerned about Soldier 11 as well. Be sure to let him know that she's improving.
Yeah, don't worry. She's in good hands with us here.
Off to the noodle shop.
I got Soldier 11's favorite spicy noodles from that enthusiastic chef. I couldn't see if the noodles look spicy, but just the steam from the chili peppers alone is making me cry.
So, spicy noodles is her thing. I had no idea.
Well, that's the Soldier 11 I know. She would come to 6th Street whenever she had free time. Maybe she feels more at home here than back in the barracks. She rarely talked about anything other than training, combat, and promotions. But when she did, she'd usually mention super spicy noodles, the video store owners, the arcade, and cats.
Did she ever talk about me?
You might not like the answer. Soldier 11 has never brought you up, but she seems fixated on a certain betrayal. Apparently, someone very important to her that she admired greatly vanished without a trace, leaving her to deal with that awful situation by herself. The person left without so much as an explanation. In the military, such actions are seen as desertion. And eventually, such deserters are marked as KIA by detached and indifferent officers. Does any of that ring a bell?
I have nothing to say. Even if she resents me, she has the right to do so.
That's pretty cold, even for me. May I suggest something?
What's that?
If you want to mend things with Soldier 11, don't say anything like that to her. Trust me, don't.
But that's the truth. I have no excuses for that. I lost my memory when I left the army. Once it returned, I wanted to contact Soldier 11, so I asked Nicole to check on her. Then I learned that she was doing well, that she had joined Obel Squad, and that she's an exemplary soldier who recently got promoted. She had a new captain and new comrades, so I felt her troubled past in Silver Squad might only weigh her down. I had no reason to show up again. Trigger.
What?
Tell me, if you were me, you would have made the same call, right?
If I were you... Yes, I might have.
That's what I thought. So, even if she hates me, I deserve it.
But I'm not you, Ambi. That's the point. If I were in your shoes, I would let Soldier 11 know she was never betrayed or abandoned. I'd let her know that her comrades would search to the ends of the earth for her, and that they'd never forget her.
Trigger. You're really amazing.
That's all you have to say?
Yeah, I'm really impressed. It must be nice to have you as a comrade.
I'm not so sure about that. But we have more pressing matters to discuss now. What are you planning to do next?
I'm heading back into the Hollow to put an end to everything with Twiggy. That evil tech must never resurface again. But before that, I want to apologize to Soldier 11.
Yay.
Apologize? But given the current state of her memory, she might not remember it afterward.
That's the idea.
Wait, really?
Yeah, that's the best choice for my cowardly side.
Seems like it's really weighing on your mind. All right, if there's anything I can do, just say the word.
In that case, I need you to prove something to me.
Prove something? Like what?
Prove that you can take good care of Soldier 11. That's the only way I can hand her over to her new comrades without worrying.
Alleviating all your worries might not be a good thing either, but I understand. I'll prove that I can take care of her. Now then, let's head back. After all, we don't want to show up with a bowl of soggy noodles for our patient.
Soggy noodles.
Oh, it's you, Ambi. It's unusual for you to come get ramen at this hour. What flavor will it be today? Ooh. 3 to 30 times ultra spicy ramen. Hamburger rice bowl with dumplings ramen combo. Let's go spicy because we're coming to get ramen for Soldier 11. I'll take this one, please. At 3 to 30 times ultra spicy ramen to go. Now that's a surprise. I didn't think you'd order that. I just added it to the menu today. All because I remembered a customer who hasn't shown up in a long time. Ambi takes the takeout ramen from General Chop. The noodles are steaming hot. General Chop, please rest assured, she is now safe and sound. Huh? Wait, this she you're talking about, is it the young lady who somewhat resembles me? Ah, so it is her. She's safe. That's a relief. Such a relief. Ambi, please tell her that she's the reason my shop is always open late at night. No pressure or rush. She can just come after finishing up her work. General Chop will be here. I will. Thank you. Hearing great news like that, today's ramen is on the house. Please be sure to pass on my message. I'm glad we talked to him. That was cool. Hey, Howl is not here. He is not at his post. That is like the first time ever. Like there's nobody else out here either. Let me in, Bang Boo 6. Looks like I've been causing a lot of trouble for you. That's right, so we're billing it all on the Cunning Hares account. No! Oh? As of right now, I am not Ambi of the Cunning Hares. But you walk, talk, and look like Ambi of the Cunning Hares, so you must be Ambi of the Cunning Hares. Whoa, how can we possibly keep teasing you when you're making a face like that? Jeez, look at you. You're absolutely exhausted. What you need most right now is some sleep. How about it? Want to sleep on my bed? It's really soft, you know. It is objectively very soft. Ambi, I also think it's best if you go get some rest now. Tomorrow. Worry about tomorrow's problems tomorrow. That's what we do when we receive an enormous electric bill. Anyway. Or maybe you're not ready to sleep just yet? If you'd rather watch a movie to relax, I don't mind keeping you company. Any new arrivals worth watching recently? Wow, I didn't think you'd actually be up for it. Still, I'm just glad you have the energy. After all, I won't be able to finish what's coming next if I don't pull myself together. Oh, what is it? Is it a fight? Pretty much. It's a date. A date? Good night. Ambi stopped the so-called plot to revive Silver Company, but not without a few regrets. Really? I feel like we missed something. And it's possible we did miss something. Because we can only interact with the essential portions of it, you know, like the quest said at the start. I didn't see Soldier 11 or Trigger in the store. You know where they went. Though they didn't tell me where they were headed, they're probably out on a date together, right? A date? Why didn't they take me along with them? Why should they have to bring you along? Based on my experience, the optimal number of people for a date is no more than 2. Trigger wants to prove to me that she can take care of Soldier 11. If I'm not present, how can she prove it to me?
Maybe she just wants to go on a normal date and cheer Soldier 11 up. Not to mention, Soldier 11 really is one tough cookie. Didn't she get seriously injured? Is it really okay for her to be running around outside like this? Being able to use all their energy to prioritize stabilizing vital signs, retaining maximum combat effectiveness. That is the most basic requirement of a qualified Silver Company soldier. Anby. What? You do know that someday you'll have to tell us the whole story, right? Whether you want to involve us or not, Belle and I are part of this, and we have the right to know. Can I refuse? I know that once I tell you the whole truth, you two definitely won't leave me alone. Just like a blockbuster movie. No matter how complete the original story is, they'll always find a way to make a terrible sequel. You're not wrong, Anby. You're not wrong. I just don't want to see that sequel. Now that's a hard metaphor to follow, but there are some really good sequels out there too. Yeah, and sometimes the second film is terrible, but the third one turns out to be surprisingly great. We won't force you. We just hope you know that you're never alone. Wise is right. Besides, this isn't this exactly what friends are for? I remember the first time I met you, Anby, and you were even more naive back then than you are now. But even then, I already had a feeling that we would become partners with a bond of trust. Share moments that could never be replaced together. Yes. Thanks for the reminder. Compared to who I was back then, I should have made some progress by now. Please help me contact Nicole and everyone at the Cunning Hares, you two. Whoa, is your runaway saga finally over? I have something I want to say to them before it all ends. Belle? I'm confused. Anby is too. Boom. Called it. Wise. Told you Anby would contact the Cunning Hares today. Come on. Time to cough up my 5,000 Denny's. You actually got it right, Belle. And there I was, thinking it was premature to just go ahead and contact Nicole and the others like that. So... So you two already contacted everyone at the Cunning Hares before I asked? Nope, that was all Belle. Nicole, Billy, and Nekomata should have arrived at 6th Street by now. Belle and I still have to open up the shop. Do you mind if we don't go looking for them with you? I won't get lost. Thank you so much. Really, I'm truly grateful. Immersive storytelling.
Nicole?
Well, look who decided to come back.
I'm sorry for leaving without saying anything. You can punish me however you see fit, Nicole.
What's the use in punishing you? If anything, I'd prefer some compensation. So, how do you plan to make it up to me? I'm waiting.
I'll give up my favorite burger. From now on, I'll eat noodles every day.
Hey, that's more like compensating General Chop than me.
That won't cut it, huh? Then, I won't try to squeeze in between you and Nekomata when we watch movies.
Come on. Nekomata's usually the one who's squeezing in between you and me. Show me some sincerity here.
I see. Okay. I'll forfeit my paychecks from now on.
Oh?
Yes, and I'll persuade Billy to give up his pay too. Is that good enough for you?
Wait a sec. Are you trying to tarnish our reputation as an honest business? Forget it. You owe me big. I'll tell you what I need from you later.
Nicole.
Fine. Forget it. Just spare me that pitiful look. Listen, Ambi. It doesn't matter who you were or what mess you've gotten into. The cunning hairs doesn't need to be a burden to you. We don't need you to shield us, and we won't intrude when you need space. You're not the only one here with a troubled past. I just wish you'd trust me more. Otherwise, I feel like I'm a total failure.
Sorry. I won't try to justify what I did. I shouldn't have run off on my own. Once this is over, I'll answer all your questions. No more hiding anything.
That's my good girl. You're a terrible liar, you know.
I know. By the way, I have a favor to ask you.
Oh, you finally need me?
Yeah. There's a woman who looks like me. She wears a Defense Force uniform and goggles. I think she should be pretty easy to spot. Can you help me locate her?
Piece of cake. On average, finding a cat takes us 3 hours, 14 minutes, and 8 seconds. Finding a person is way easier. I'll contact some of my sources. I'll let you know as soon as I get any information.
Oh, there's a Billy over here too. Ambi, it's so good to finally see you. I was this close to mentally preparing myself to lose you. This close.
I apologize for leaving without saying goodbye. I'm truly sorry. I won't let you lose me. Well, I'll do my best. How have you all been lately?
Nicole's been ranting about you every day. Actually, she's known that you've been crashing with the proxies this whole time. She just thought that busting in to take you away would defeat the purpose. So when you took the initiative to contact her, no matter how angry she seemed, deep down, she was probably really relieved. As for Nekomata, don't be startled. She's been genuinely really worried about you.
Nekomata was worried about me?
You may not have been able to see it, but our little Nekomata has been quite restless indeed. Even though we knew the proxies were taking care of you, we also knew you seemed to be mixed up in something heavy. And she understands better than almost anyone just how wrong the idea of just solving the problem with your own strength is. Just yesterday, Nekomata was muttering to herself, "If only I had paid more attention to her."
She cares about me?
Yeah, she even has a gift for you. She said she wants to give it to you once she sees you again.
She has a gift for me?
You look pretty shocked. To be honest, so am I. Really, I can't help but marvel at how amazing the friendships between girls can be. Maybe I should watch a few more flicks about girl bands or something like that. Oh, right. When you see Nekomata, make sure you don't tell her I said any of that. Otherwise, she'll definitely scratch up my paint job with her claws. Just like a ball of steel wool on a nonstick pan. Ambi, promise me. Please, say that you promise me. Go tell Nekomata what Billy has said. Meow.
Who's there? MB! It's you!
Long time no see.
It's been a while. I bet it must have been nice not having me around for a bit.
Yeah, definitely. It was pretty nice to not have to compete for space to lay in Nicole's lap for a change.
Humans have 2 legs, so 2 people can lay on their lap. At least, that's what I heard in a movie once.
That's our boring burger girl. You always sound cool when you're quoting movie lines. Alright, to help make you more interesting, Nekomata has a special gift for you. Here you go.
Aww. A doll meticulously crafted by Nekomata, looking somewhat similar to Anby. Why is it top heavy? To simulate how someone often dives head first into the hollow. Meow.
Oh, a doll. Is it supposed to be me? With this rough stitching, I'm guessing you sewed it yourself? This is too much, Nekomata. I can't accept this.
Nah, stop being dramatic. I got a doll making kit and was gonna make one that looks like Nicole. But it turned out super ugly, with a big head and tiny little body. It didn't look anything like Nicole. So I altered it a bit and wow, it somehow looked just like our Ambi.
I think we've discovered why it's top heavy.
But I don't look like this.
No, it's exactly like you. It's like your little twin. Go on, take it. Keep it with you all the time, and don't let it out of your sight.
You want me to carry it and never let it out of my sight? Oh wait, you didn't stash some sort of contraband inside it, did you?
Don't
Are you
tear
trying
it
to get
up.
PubSec to arrest me?
Don't tear it up.
Just because I'm a street cat doesn't mean you should be prejudiced like that. There's no contraband in the doll. I swear on Nicole's lap.
All right, I'll trust you. Let me do something for you in return. How about some mackerel noodles?
Oh, Lady Nekomata appreciates your rare treat. But not now.
Not now? But the noodle shop is close by.
Once things settle and you're safe, you can treat me to those mackerel noodles.
The doll somehow feels heavier in Anby's hands. Anby lowers her head as Nekomata grins. Anby, I just received some information. The person you're looking for is at Lumina Square. There was another woman beside her, and the two are walking toward the riverside. I see, Nicole. Thank you. Quick, tell me I'm the best. Nicole, you're the best. Good girl. Now go have fun, and remember to come home afterward. Okay, I don't think I need to get ready first, so let's go to Lumina Square. Lumina Square. That is a large cat. that, that is a chunky cat. Super chunky.
So, here you are.
Sorry, Anby. I snuck out with her.
Are you feeling okay?
Are you speaking to me? You seem familiar. Like I've seen you somewhere before, but I can't quite remember.
I'm Anby. Does that name ring a bell?
No. I don't recall anyone named Anby. Sorry. Maybe we knew each other, but this person named Trigger told me that my memory's off right now. I'll get better. And maybe then I'll remember something about you.
I see. Where did you and Trigger go today?
We tried some food called noodles. They were this amazing, fiery red color. It was delicious. Then we pet some creatures called cats. They were different than I expected, surprisingly soft. We went to an arcade, did some shopping, drank some tea milk, and even opened surprise boxes. Then we went to a dim, noisy place and watched a movie. I think that's what they called it. During the movie, someone took advantage of the dark environment to attempt a theft. Fortunately, I still remembered some basic combat skills, so I managed to subdue the thief and turn them over to public security. The public security office isn't far from here. After we wrapped up there, Trigger suggested we watch the sunset by the river.
You sure know how to plan a date, Trigger.
The video store manager taught me all this. I'm just a good student. Anyway, I think I did a good job. Right, Soldier 11?
Yes. I had a great time. Still, I can tell my body isn't really used to relaxing. I can always feel an urge to do some push-ups or some other exercise.
That's our model soldier for ya. So, Anby, can you relax now? Soldier 11 is important to me. I don't ever want to lose another squad mate, so I promise to look after her. You can focus on the matters at hand now. Once everything's settled, if you choose to face her, I'll be there to vouch for everything you've done for her. And if you prefer to stay out of it, no pressure. I understand the weight of your history with Silver Company. It's like a heavy chain around you both.
I'll break that chain.
I have faith in you.
Thanks, Trigger. In that case, please keep this for me while I'm away.
What's this? A doll? It looks a little familiar.
I didn't think she could see.
It's very cute.
Aww. Soldier 11 looks confused, but still takes the doll and hugs it tightly. So tight that it almost bursts. Don't break it!
Please, keep it safe until I come back. Right now, it's my most cherished possession.
Don't worry. If it means that much to you, we'll be sure to keep it safe.
Thanks.
It gets chilly by the river at night. Let's head back to the video store and get something warm to wear.
It's time to head back now. Be sure not to catch a cold. I want to stay a little longer. Okay. Let's talk to Wise first. Ambi, you're back. Trigger and Soldier 11 are getting ready to call it a night. If there's nothing else you need to do, you should probably turn in early today, too. Okay. Thank you, Wise. Thank you and Belle for all you've done. For the Cunning Hares and me. I actually have a place I can stay other than the Cunning Hares. This is a miracle that Anby of the past would never have dared to imagine. Anby, what prompted you to say all this? Did you watch some kind of weird movie today? I just suddenly felt like saying it. Sounds fishy to me. Not at all. Good night, Wise. This feels kind of like final goodbyes, and I don't like it. You're finally back, Anby. Looks like you all had a great time. You had dinner yet? If not, I still have some leftover carrot chips here. You can have as many as you want. I already ate. I had 2 hamburgers. Really? Won't eating 2 burgers before bed make you gain weight? No, I'll burn it all off overnight. If you want to drag someone to join you for a night run, take Wise. He's totally psyched for it.
I remember you from earlier today. Ambitizinia.
Ambitizinia? Where did, this was not brought up.
It's Anby. Just Anby.
Sorry. It seems my memory still hasn't recovered yet. It's frustrating not knowing what I've forgotten.
I can help with that.
You can help?
I can tell you what you've forgotten, Harin.
Harin.
Harin. Is that my name?
It was your name before you were Soldier 11. The name I knew you by. Back then, we used to find nice-sounding words to call each other. The higher-ups were aware, but didn't intervene.
I don't like that name. It sounds too weak for me.
Yes, you've said the same thing before.
So what exactly is this Silver Squad? And who decides who's qualified or not? There's a lot I don't understand. If it's connected to my past, then please tell me everything.
Sure, I'll explain it all. Just allow me to do one thing.
Huh. One thing? What's that?
Allow me to apologize to you.
I don't know how I feel about this. Ambi recounts everything about Silver Squad, from its creation to its downfall.
There were many things I didn't understand then, and still don't understand even now. All I know is that we were used as pawns in a power struggle within the army. And, in the end, they chose to keep only one replica.
And that was you, Anna? As you said, you were considered the top performer.
Anna.
I'm not Anna. That's someone else. But yes, I was selected. They devised an operation, a suicide mission. No one was expected to return alive. My name wasn't on the list for deployment. But the night before, you went too hard in training and got injured. So I took your place.
Crew. You see you got the random pog switched around. Wee.
Did you survive the mission?
Take a guess. I saw my squad mates buried in the rubble. The memories are all a little foggy, even to this day. I'm not sure how I survived, or how I was able to stand before the senior officers.
How could they issue such a ruthless order? Sending their own soldiers to die? We're living, breathing human beings.
That's the point, Harin. Are we humans? I assume you can also issue combat orders now. When you send a squad of explosive bamboo into the enemy base, do you consider their well-being?
But Bangbu aren't humans. I don't have to consider that.
That's what they said too. Replicas aren't humans. So, they ordered Silver Squad to their deaths. But since you are still a survivor, they ordered me to execute you.
Did you go through with it?
Kind of. They didn't consider them humans because they were essentially created in a lab. They're still biologicals, but they are not created traditionally.
What do you think?
It appears you didn't. But if it were me...
Would you have followed their orders?
No. I would have executed the officers who issued that suicide mission. So what did you do?
I fled. I offered to exchange my life for yours. And then fled. I didn't trust them. So disappearing seemed like the only feasible option. I knew that once I was gone, they wouldn't harm you, because you were their only asset. Seems like I made the right call. At least I got to see you again. I've had a good life, but it took me a long time to figure out who to hate. If I were to hate everyone who hurt us, that would be too much. I couldn't live carrying so much hatred. It's impossible. And Nicole told me that I shouldn't hate myself. So, eventually, I realized that all the suffering stemmed from the Silver Company tech, and the fact that we replicas were not seen as humans. According to a movie Belle loaned me from the store, this is referred to as an ethical dilemma. Life shouldn't be engineered. Only then did it dawn on me that many people were already aware of this issue. There are a lot of smart people out there. So, I'm sorry, Harin.
Why apologize? According to everything you just told me, you didn't do anything wrong. I'm crying. Why am I crying?
It's all my fault. I was the captain of our squad and responsible for everyone, but I let you all down. I wasn't wise or strong enough, and I was a coward. If I weren't a coward, I wouldn't have waited until this moment to apologize. I'm only willing to share this now because I know you'll forget everything soon.
Forget everything? But that's impossible. Why?
Silver Squad soldiers who are critically injured have their recent memories wiped within 24 hours. Yours is about to reset. I can't keep avoiding this, Harin. I have to face our old squad mate. I don't know what other cards she has up her sleeves, and I can't guarantee anything. I can only try my best. I might survive, but if the worst comes to pass, I don't want you to bear the weight of my death. So, just forget this conversation, and have a good night's sleep.
No, Ambi. You're being selfish. I I don't accept your apology. I don't!
It's almost midnight.
Ambi.
Ambi closes her eyes and her forehead touches Soldier 11's. Soldier 11's fingers tighten her grip on Ambi, digging into her skin. Suddenly, Soldier 11's grip loosens. Her expression turns blank.
What is this place? What am I doing here? Who am I?
Your name is Soldier 11. Good night.
Well, that was rough.
Sorry. I must have been talking too loud just now and woke you up.
Anby, what are you planning to do?
What do you mean?
Come on, don't hold out on us. Are you sneaking out on some super dangerous business?
There's actually something I need to take care of. No need to worry about me. I'll be fine.
Don't try playing cute with us. Didn't I tell you before? We have a right to know about whatever it is you're involved with this time.
Plus, Ambi, if you've really been working on yourself like you said, then you should learn how to ask for help. This thing you're facing, you might not be able to handle it yourself, right?
Even if that were the case, it's still my responsibility, and mine alone. At least, that's what I planned on saying.
Oh?
But the lone wolf in the movies never gets a happy ending. And even if they win, they'll end up losing their home, their pet cat, their daughter, or their lover. I don't want to lose anything, or anyone important to me, Proxy. So, please, help me.
Good job, Ambi.
Take me back in that hollow, and help me smash up that weird lab, so I can get some closure with my former family.
Wise and I have been waiting for you to say that.
Yeah.
Is that your strategy then? Getting us to help you out for free?
You don't have to do it for free. Just tack it onto the Cunning Hair's tab. I'll be back to settle the bill once this is all over. But right now, I've got someplace to be.
Don't go running off into any hollows alone, you hear?
I won't. Don't worry. I want you to be the first one, Proxy. The first to witness my resolve.
Ambi, are you about to head out? Yep. In the Cunning Hair's temporary base.
Long time no see. Replica number 0. Silver Squad. Captain.
She's braided both of her, both sides of her hair.
I thought I'd never see you again.
Once again, too much to read, so here we go.
So, this is what you were like back in your Silver Squad days, Ambi?
I never thought I'd be back in this uniform.
I don't want to run too far ahead and lose missed dialogue here.
A cool character or a cute one?
This is a rare opportunity!
Okay.
Your fighting style seems to have changed.
Old memories are coming back with this uniform.
This movie is so reliable, Ambi.
The past me was reliable too.
The two sabers, katana, or swords, whatever they are pretty sweet. And with the box. Oh, that's got a gap in it. Okay. This out because it drops stuff.
The enemy's spot. Be careful. Orders received. No need to be so formal. Wide open. Is this the lab that needs to be destroyed?
And there is,
I never expected to one day be the one guiding you, Proxy. Any little noise could be a sign that the enemy's closing in.
and there is Twiggy and Girl A.
I'm heartbroken, Ambi. Here I was thinking this was a family matter between sisters. But you've gone and brought in outside help.
You're no match for me, whether I bring help or not. Twiggy, Silver Squad is gone. You will never be able to rebuild it. We both know how difficult it is to create a Silver Soldier capable of engaging in combat operations.
What if I didn't need to?
Didn't need to what?
There's one thing you're wrong about. I've already done it. I've achieved the conditions for rebuilding my very own Silver Squad.
This is so weird. These Ambies. No, these people. None of them seem to have any fighting abilities.
Weird. These people don't look like soldiers to me.
Twiggy, what have you done?
What do you think I've done? I've done something that can stop my organs from being harvested. That can put me in touch with the big shots at tops. That can help fund my research.
Suddenly, there in the frigid lab, you catch a glimpse of something emerging from the recesses of your memory.
No, that's impossible. You're harvesting and selling their organs.
Ooh. Rough.
You created all these sisters of ours just to harvest them like animals?
I did warn you that there were some dark elements in this story.
I just used them to exchange for a few necessary resources to reform Silver Squad. I needed a family, really. That's all.
Which is probably why Girl A can't actually speak, because something vocal related has been extracted.
You said it yourself. These sisters of ours, right? We are sisters. And we are family. So if we're family, why don't you feel the same pain as me? It's a real shame, you know. Neither Harry nor I were perfect enough. No matter how hard I try, all I can make are defects. Good for nothing but a supply of organs. But it's not like there hasn't been any progress. I haven't even told anyone about this yet. But just earlier, I managed to make some improvements to the technology which will stabilize control of the cloning process. Once that's in place, the cost of producing a competent soldier will be at an all-time low.
we'll have achieved just what the initial project report said. The magic of producing an army out of sugar and air. Anby. Captain Anby. As things stand, there's still a chance for us to work together. You are the final piece of the puzzle. We can produce a steady supply of true soldiers so long as you cooperate. We'll keep everything under wraps until we build a huge army of our own.
Now, isn't this exactly what Ambi said her devious, underhanded tactics are? Feign, I don't remember exactly what the phrasing was, but basically she pretends to kind of tug at your emotions, I guess. That's not the phrasing or the description at all, but I'm drawing a total blank on what her tactics were listed as, but this seems like this is right into that deceptive sort of thing to get you to lower your guard, and then she's gonna attack.
Just think what such an army could do. Nobody would ever dare humiliate us again. Our Silver Squad could crush New Eridu to smithereens. And you would be its commander. Me? I'm fine with whatever. Put me to death if you like. I deserve it for killing all those sisters of ours. Whatever you want. Captain, do you want to come home?
This is not my home. I feel disgusted. I'm sorry, Twiggy. But now I wish you had died back in the Hollow.
I know. I feel the same way about myself. Disgusted. Get out of here!
A vial of medicine appears in Twiggy's hand, and she injects half the liquid into her arm. Girl A suddenly snatches the needle away and injects the remaining liquid into her own arm. So this would be Girl A and Twiggy. And then these are their clones.
What are you doing, idiot? You absolute idiot! Are you insane? You're just a defect. Your body won't be able to handle it. You'll make everyone...
I want to protect you. Protect all of you. Thank you for letting me be born. I will never let you be lonely.
A strange scene transpires. The helpless replicas are torn apart and absorbed by two massive monstrous shadows. Moments later, a familiar figure appears before these terrifying enemies. The ballet twins? Soldier 11!
Why did you come?
I haven't forgotten the art of combat. Silver Company formation. TWAN, Anti-Ethereal Mark II. The current you Feels really familiar.
Soldier 11, formation. I never expected to be able to face you like this.
I hope Soldier 11 remembers the apology. Ow.
Target show no mercy, even if our opponent is Twiggy.
That's my line.
I shouldn't miss this feeling.
Heads up! At least, you shouldn't miss it too often.
One down.
Don't push yourself. Understood?
How's it gonna change?
Affirmative. Why did I subconsciously...
It's kind of cheating hiding behind the barricade, isn't it?
Soldier 11, formation. Switching positions.
Let's draw it out. I don't know if it... It's totally stuck oh, wow. Behind the barricade.
Fall back. Soldier 11, formation.
There's no way this is intended, right?
Switching positions. Stay safe. Switching positions. The final blow.
I won't let you have it.
There's no way it was supposed to be stuck behind that barricade. Nice. Where's the second stage?
Captain, did I fail the combat test again? I told you, I'm not good at fighting. But as long as Captain's here, I'll be okay. Right?
doing here? Aren't you supposed to be with Trigger?
Trigger was the one who covered for me, so I could come here. She's probably still dealing with the enemies that we met on the way here.
You shouldn't be here. You weren't supposed to remember anything.
Ambi. Turns out you're not a traitor at all. You're a coward.
She remembers!
I'd still be completely in the dark if it weren't for that funny-looking doll.
Huh? You mean there's something wrong with the doll that Nekomata gave me?
There was a camera stuffed inside its head. It recorded your whole confession to me before its battery died.
That's both awesome and terrible.
I didn't understand everything, but I knew enough to take action. Seeing as we're sisters, I couldn't let you take this risk alone. And I knew that you didn't betray us. I liked that feeling. It was enough to help me believe in many things again.
Proxy, her condition is extremely unstable. Please, get her out of here as fast as you can.
Got it. Whatever happens next is something you have to do by yourself. Right, Ambi?
Ambi walks toward the laboratory building. There's a deathly silence here, as though everything that had happened was just a nightmare.
This tech has to be destroyed. Thank you for letting me be born.
Ambi, what's on your mind?
Proxy, you're still here?
Don't worry. Soldier 11 is safe with Trigger. You can trust her. Now that things are settled, Obel Squad can take over from here. She'll be okay.
Really? That's great.
You're conflicted. Should you destroy the Silver Company tech or not?
Is it that obvious? I thought I'd made up my mind to never let this kind of evil happen again.
We've got to make the deciding push on this. I think it's a good call. I think even though Ambi was something good that came out of it, the way that people are going to manipulate it and abuse this technology is not going to be good, just as we've seen in this case. Don't compromise now.
You're the captain of Silver Squad, Ambi. The way I see it, you've made the right decision here. The Ambi I know would never compromise on her resolve just because of what someone else said. You're right. I nearly caved there. What would I do without you? Thanks, Proxy.
Yay.
That's a decision that only you can make, Ambi. Well, that brings Proxy operating hours to an end. We'll be waiting for you back at the video store.
Proxy ends the comms. The deathly silence returns.
I've made up my mind.
Excuse me, cutie. Have you seen my friend Ambi? I am Ambi. You are my colleague, Billy Kid. I am really Ambi, and I can prove it to you. I remember all the things we went through together. Don't give me that flustered look. I'm just joking around. Is this what you used to wear before you joined the Cunning Hares? Not bad. It really suits you. Maybe I should switch back to my old threads too. Obviously, talking to the proxies is going to be the last thing I need to. Nekomata, you have some explaining to do. Did you give me that doll to monitor me?
Meow, you sure discovered that quickly. I'd been hoping to snatch it back first. I suppose I do have that thing too, though. That thing? What thing? Something like... What was it again? Oh, the right to privacy? I don't know about things like that. I was just thinking that if a dummy burger girl like you disappears without a word again, then... Nicole will be worried about you. You'll make Nicole super worried. Worried to death. Oh, that's also why it was extremely top-heavy. Because there's a camera in it. Sorry, I won't do it again. Pinky promise? Trigger? Has, Soldier 11 been picked up already? Don't worry, I promise you, I will take good care of her. Letting her enter the Hollow in such an unstable state doesn't seem like taking good care of her. It's not about letting her, but accompanying her. Everyone has things they're committed to, don't they? I won't stop Soldier 11 from seeing this through, but I can make sure she's not alone. Oh. So that's how you see it. And are you sure this won't cause any problems for Soldier 11 with the military? The military's factional struggles never cease, and fortunately, ancient history, like Silver Company, isn't the focus. After returning, Soldier 11 will undoubtedly receive more professional care than she would lying on the sofa at a video store. It sounds complicated. I knew I wasn't cut out for the military. Don't be too down. I don't think I know any more than 3 people who are suited. I don't think I know any more than 3 people who are suited to being in the military. Including yourself? Absolutely not. Nicole, those clothes sure bring back memories, Andy. I was wearing this when you found me. I didn't even realize how much time has gone by. It's impressive you can still fit into your old clothes. I definitely can't wear any of my wardrobe from back then. Yeah, I agree. Where did that come from? And where are you looking, Andy? I'm not... You're still an awful liar. I triggered the door. Andy, welcome back. The Cunning Hares are here to pick you up, and Trigger hasn't left yet either. I think they all want to talk to you and make sure that you're safe and sound. You want to chat with them first? I've already spoken to them. Andy, you really do move fast. I'm so happy seeing you smile again, especially considering everything that's happened. Because I've already made a choice I won't regret, I think. Then we can rest easy, for now. Proxy and Wise. I know just expressing my gratitude with words alone is not enough. I hope that someday I get a chance to help you too. And then, I'll give it my best just like today. Wow, now that's something we can look forward to. We'll remember it. Next time we find ourselves in a sticky situation, we'll commandeer Andy of the Cunning Hares with extreme prejudice. Please be sure to do so. I will be standing by at all times, awaiting your summons. Afterwards, it seems as though a long time passed before... Belle, guess who I just ran into on the street? Me? Your doppelganger? Now that would be quite interesting. Pity that wasn't the case this time. I actually ran into Andy and Trigger eating burgers together. Now that's a rare combination. They're really close. I thought so too.
so I went over to say hi and catch up with them. How have they been recently? It might be faster if you just ask them directly. They were asking me why they hadn't seen you around yet. They're right by 141 right now. You want to go talk with them? Yes. I want to go see Anby. How did you get here so fast, Wise? Anby's got a burger.
Well, red chicken burgers are classic for a reason.
Soldier 11's going to grill me about eating junk food again if I go back smelling like burgers.
Burgers don't have a smell. Even if they did, they would dissipate quickly, and she'd never know.
No, there's a smell, right?
I'm sorry. I'm siding with Anby. You don't win, Trigger. You don't win.
Eating burgers doesn't make you smell. That's why they're the golden standard of fast food.
Yay.
Exactly. Proxy, when did you get here?
How is Soldier 11 doing?
I just got here. I heard you mention Soldier 11. Is she doing better? After all, the last time I saw her, she was in pretty rough shape.
Thanks. Soldier 11 would be really happy to know that you care so much about her. She's made a full recovery. She's completely regained the same training intensity as before her injury. At least with her body, I mean.
Only her body?
So her body's recovered, but her memory is still affected?
Not quite. I asked Anby out today to chat with her about what's going on with Soldier 11. Her memory has basically reverted to how it was before the injury. She might occasionally get someone's name wrong, but she doesn't mistake her own identity, and her short-term memory is persisting through to the next day.
She's made a recovery. That's great.
It's still too early to say. She seems to have completely blanked out what happened during the incident, including the time she spent with you, Anby.
Like I said, that's great.
You still feel the same way now? She still believes that she was betrayed and abandoned. She still hates that traitor Anby.
That's wonderful.
Wonderful.
Hadian's a way stronger person than me. Strong enough to keep living with hatred. That's powerful. I don't know what to say. All I know for sure is the target of her hatred is me. And that's good. We won't be meeting again. So, I won't get killed by her, or vice versa.
No.
But once she turns her hatred towards something, or someone else, things will get dangerous.
Yeah. Look at Belle. That's exactly how I'm feeling right now.
Hadian is so pure. She's like an unalloyed metal that combusts even in water. The last thing I ever want to see is her getting hurt by her own flames.
I didn't realize you put that much thought into it.
I was just thinking about it while watching some similar movies lately.
There are movies like that?
Yeah. Wanna watch it with me next time, Trigger? We can watch it at the video store.
You're welcome anytime.
For sure. Drop by anytime.
Thank you, Manager. You're very kind. Even I'd blush when people are nice to me like this.
I think you're really kind too, Trigger. So, are you all still down for burgers? It's on me today. Come on, you can get whatever you like.
Oh, it's been a while, Proxy. But we never got a chance to properly discuss everything that happened back then. It's almost as if we're linked by an invisible thread of fate. But right now, of course, what matters right now is Soldier 11. We can talk about old days next time we get a chance. There's actually been something that's been on my mind. Proxy, you've known both Anby and Soldier 11 for a long time, right? Mm-hmm. Although I cannot see them with my own eyes, I can confirm that they have very similar appearances. That is the case, correct? I don't know how my response is going to affect this, but I mean, they were both from the same series of created people. I noticed it right away. Although you noticed, you were tactful and didn't ask any uncomfortable questions. Your composure is truly remarkable. As always, I still have a lot to learn from you. Nom nom nom. Burger. The breading on the fried chicken today is so crispy. First, I couldn't tell the difference. I thought as long as it was a burger, it was delicious. Now I seem to have become pickier. Is that a bad thing? Not at all. Well, shall we go home if you're done chatting? Let's go home. Complete agent story, Echoes of Silver. And we have successfully completed that storyline. Soldier Zero, Anby's Silver Soldier Zero, Silver Soldier Anby, all completed. Anby has been caught up. I don't know if I read this, so I want to read it. Anby has been caught up in an incident related to her past. She has to be the one to make this decision. During the event, you can participate via the TV in Random Plays Workshop. Some event content will unlock at specified times. Complete the event to obtain polychromes. Unlock the agent story. Complete Leisurely Lull, Goldfinch's Escape. During the Silver Soldiers event, proxies can unlock the agent story in advance on the event interface and receive exclusive rewards after completing the commission. After the event ends, proxies will still need to meet the unlock requirements to experience the relevant story. Okay. So the darker side of that story is probably part of the main line that we will end up unlocking later. This is, let's see if I can get this to clear. There we go. Yeah, maybe not. Oh, March on, Tiny Titan. Oh, so Pulchra is basically a giveaway character too. That's rough, as many times as we ended up getting her in our polls. So, let's see. That was our primary objective today. confused. There we go. Achievements, agent story, Silver's Witness. Currently we leveled up to and I don't think we're gonna have enough. Okay, yep, we're short a little bit on that. Let me see what I can do here. Just a moment. Okay. Nope. And see this, let's see. This one refreshes in 16 days. And there's 17 days left on it. That would be pushing it as far as our waiting to try and pull for her. Pulchra again. Okay, well, we're not going to be able to get her today, but we will get Silver Soldier Ambi. Basically, since they announced her, I decided we were going to add her to our collection, our team.
Standing by.
So yeah, I may if I do any work off stream as far as the story quest goes to earn more points or tapes, I will definitely make sure we get it filmed so we don't miss out on any of that content. But for now, we are going to go ahead and wrap up there for today. For those of you watching after the stream, I do want to remind you that we stream these videos live at twitch.tv/unexpectedlyrandom. We are here Monday through Saturday at roughly 7 p.m. Central Time. Make sure you follow us on Twitch to join the chaos and check out our streaming schedule for the current lineup. We also have a Facebook and Instagram. Those are the best places to stay up to
I
date
shall follow your orders.
with any changes that may occur pertaining to the streaming schedule. And we have a TikTok and the social media platform formerly known as Twitter. If you want to check us out over there, we're going to go ahead and finish Awakening Ben Bigger. And go ahead and do the next level on Pulchra. I may be mispronouncing her name, but it's one of my many talents. And see, other than no offense, Soldier 11, but I really would have preferred Anby. I'm still happy we got Soldier 11. But yeah, definitely Anby would have been nicer. So that's gonna be everything I've got for today.
Ready and waiting.
So you guys are awesome. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate it. Hope you guys had a wonderful time today, and we will see you in the next one. And until then, stay random.